Hola, hola, hola. Hello, lovelies, and welcome to my channel, Jay's Makeup Channel. And my name is Jay. And today we're going to be doing a makeup tutorial, quick makeup using a BB Flawless with concealer, nothing too crazy. The products that I'm going to be using today are from Pharmacy. Yay! And Pharmacy is a new company that has come out of Europe. They've been in Europe for the last close to 70 years, and they're breaking ground now here in the United States. So they're spanking brand new in the United States. Only a year. They're 1 year old here in the United States. It's good products. They use natural ingredients. And they are affordable. It's something that you can actually afford. Okay, so we're going to be using that today. So I've already primed. So what I'm going to be using today is the BB Flawless. It is a tinted moisturizer, so I'm going to be using that just to even out my tone. I'm going to spray with my rose water. I'm going to spray my bud, and I'm going to put some BB cream on my bud, and then I'm just gonna, usually I do about maybe 3 drops, or dabs if you want to call them, dabs, drops. And you want to put it on your 5 points. Okay, and these are your 5 points: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that'll even out, it'll spread out evenly. Usually I put on a band, something like this, just to keep it from, because you're supposed to go close to the hairline, and sometimes when you do that, it tends to go on your hair. So if you put something on like this, it'll prevent it from going on your hair. Okay, so I'm just going to dab all over the face. And this BB Flawless that I'm using is medium. That's the color, medium. Now it may look a little light, but it really isn't. It's gonna blend in really well. Once I do the contouring and everything else, it's gonna blend. Remember, lovelies, when you are picking a color for either foundation or for your BB cream, you want to make sure that it's something that matches your neck, and it doesn't, it's not too much off. You don't want something that's gonna obviously show that it's a different color, 1, and 2, when you're putting it on, you don't want to stop here. You just want to blend down into your neck, because if you stop here, you tend to get what's called the clown face. So you want to bring it down. Okay, and look at that, it just evens out the tone. And that was the BB Flawless Cream Tinted Moisturizer in medium. Now the next thing that I'm going to be putting on is going to be the concealer. This is the concealer right here. Okay, and usually what I do with this, I'm just going to put some, and I'm going to put some on my ring finger. And the reason why I put it on my ring finger is because then I rub it together, because the temperature of your body kind of warms it up and thins it out a little. And it's just easier application for me, as opposed to using like a brush, or using this. If I put it on, I find that it's a little bit, it goes on a little too much for me. So what I do is I just put it on my finger. And then I rub them together. It's almost immediately as you start to rub them together, you start to feel, it getting really soft within your fingers. And that's because the body temperature kind of like thins it out. So I like doing that. I prefer doing that. You see, and I used very little. I didn't have to use too much. Very little, and very little. I'm covered pretty much a lot. So now what I do is I go back with my blending bud and I just dab where I put my concealer. I dab around the cheek area. I don't dab where I already have the concealer because I find that when I dab on the concealer, where I put, it kind of tends to take it off, so it's kind of defeating the purpose. So what I do is then I go back with my finger and I just dab again just to spread it out. And look at that, very easy, and I'm almost done. Now what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be using the face palette to contour. This is the face palette. These are the colors, very pretty. Okay, you can see outside, huh? Now what I'm going to be using, this is a contour brush. So I'm going to be grabbing this color at the end, the brownish color, and that's what I'm going to be using to contour. So when I contour, I'm going to contour right in the cheekbone. This is where your cheekbone is at, right here where your bone is. I'm just going to be going back and forth and spreading it out. You have to be very careful with it because look how dark it is. It's really dark. I can always go back. I mean, these things are highly pigmented, as you can see. And again, on the cheekbone, I'm going to go back and forth on the cheekbone because that's where you want to contour, on the cheekbone. Okay. Spread it out. Okay. Now, if you find that it kind of like it's a little too much, too dark, you can go back with your blending bud and just dab, just to lighten it up a little. Okay, there you go. That's contouring. Now I'm gonna just take a little bit of the contour and I'm just gonna contour a little bit on the forehead. So I put very little on the brush and now I'm just, what this does, it closes up the forehead. Okay. You can also do very little. You can grab very little. You can close your brush by holding it close like this and then just basically contouring it. You go with your finger and you can just spread it out. I find like it's a little too much. So I just want to tone it down, just very little. Okay. You can also use a little bit on the neck to contour. Very little. There you go. Very easy. Very that. Now, this also has where you can highlight. This is a highlighter. So you're going to take your fan brush, okay? And you are going to just, in the middle, fan in the middle, because this is where you highlight. See how pigmented these are? You have to be very careful. You can go back with your finger and you can kind of like, okay. And then again, right in the middle of the nose. And then you highlight in the chin area. Again, you can, I don't like to put too much. And then you highlight right on top, right where that bone is, right where you contoured. You highlight very little. again on this one, contour. Very little. They're highly pigmented, so you have to be very careful, ladies, because if you're not careful, you're gonna be walking around with a whole lot of highlighter glowing, glowing, glowing. Okay? See how it opens it up? You want to highlight, but not too much and not too crazy. Okay, now the next thing that we're going to do is, what I do with my eyebrows, I have, this is from Elf actually, and it's a colored gel brow for the brows, and it's lightly colored, it's like a light color. So what I do is I just brush it. I just fill it in by brushing it. I usually use a clear one from NYX, but I couldn't find it, so I tried this one, and I kind of like it. It's easy to use. You don't have to have you know, skill set on doing eyebrows, and it's good to keep it natural. If you want to just keep it natural, this is the way to go. And it's very easy. You don't have to know how to do eyebrows. All you have to know how to do is brush your eyebrows. That's it. See how easy? It gives it a little color, but not too much, not too crazy. It's also a gel, so it's going to keep your eyebrows there, and you're good to go. It's a no-brainer. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I actually have a couple more steps and I'm almost done. This is our time locker. This is our setting spray. So I'm going to spray. Just to set it. When you set it, what it does is it just stays on all day. And it doesn't come off until you take it off. With makeup remover, face cleanser, and things of that nature in the evening. Okay, so I'm going to let it dry a little. While that's drying, I'm going to take my, I try to take this off, but I really couldn't. But it says from Pharmacy, you see, and it is a brown color. So I'm going to be just using that for under my eye. So usually what I do is I just hold it with the same bud that I was using, and I just pull it down very little, very lightly. You know, you don't want to pull too much on that lid, on that, I'm sorry, on that skin under your eye, because it's very sensitive, and it could create wrinkles. So you don't want to do that. And again here, this eyeliner goes on so smooth. Look at this. And it stays on all day. There's no coming off. Okay? Look at that. Now what I'm going to do is mascara. So I'm going to be using two mascaras today. I'm going to be using the 3D from Pharmacy. And then I'm going to be topping it off with the Star Look from Pharmacy. I kind of like how both of them look. So I'm going to be doing that today. So we're going to do 2 coats of the 3D. Remember, when you're putting on mascara, you want to start from the base. And you kind of want to like wiggle it. Because when you wiggle it, it kind of goes in between the lashes. And it gets all the lashes. And then when you go back, you can twirl just to get that length. So that is 1 coat of the 3D. Let's go to the other eye. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Okay. Now we're going in for the second coat. Remember, ladies, never pump your mascara. When you pump your mascara, you're pumping air into it, and it just causes it to dry out quicker. And you should always change your mascara, especially if you're using it. Well, it doesn't matter if you use it a lot or not. It should be every 3 months, and you want to change your mascara. One and two, you really shouldn't be sharing your mascara with anyone. Your mascara should be your mascara. It's really not healthy. Whether you believe it or not, lashes carry germs and things of that nature. That's how you could get pink eye. So you want to make sure that your mascara is your mascara, and only you are using your mascara. Okay, so that was 2 coats of the 3D. Now we are going with the Star Look. This is the Star Look from Pharmacy. And we're going to be adding I like to mix this together because it just gives it an extra oomph to it. I don't know, to me. I love it. Look at how it adds that little extra to the corners, and it just gives it that falsy look with the corners just expanding out. Look at the difference. See the difference it makes when you put on the Star Look and you just add it, and the corner, it just like expands it. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Isn't that amazing? Twirl, twirl, twirl. Look at that. So pretty. I love it. I usually don't put mascara in the bottom lashes. It's not really what I do, but for the video, I'll do the 3D. And I'll add very little. How you do the lashes is you go from side to side very lightly and then pull out very lightly, like barely touching your skin. You're not touching your skin, actually. You don't even want to go near your skin. If I find that I put a little too much, you can just take your finger and rub it and take off any excess that you have on your lashes. Bada bing, bada boom. For the lips, I'm going to be using the lip gloss. This is Dusty Rose, and it's a lip gloss, and it's super pretty. Super pretty. If you want a delicate look, like a nude look, but not too nude, your little color. Look at how pretty. Oh God, so pretty. What I like about this applicator, it could be used as a lip liner. And also to apply the lipstick, the lip gloss. Look at that. Remember to always get the corners. Always get the corners. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. Super pretty. Dusty Rose. This is a lip gloss from Pharmacy. And that was my look today. Very simple. All I used was a couple of products, which was the BB Flawless, the concealer, the setting, the eyeliner, the mascara, and the lip gloss. I used 2 mascaras, so that was 7 things. And look, kept it simple. Okay, so that is my look. A very simple look, natural look. If you like any of the products, I'm gonna pin my website so you can go take a look at the products that I have available. If you like this video, if you see it on if you're watching it on YouTube, like and subscribe to my channel. And if you're watching it on Facebook, just like and follow. If you're watching it on Instagram, like and follow. And I'll be posting videos on makeup, makeup application, skincare, hair products, everything that has to do with pharmacy, and then some. It doesn't all have to do with pharmacy. Like for instance, I used the eyebrow gel, eyebrow gel. Hello, I used it from Elf. So if there's anything that I like, I'm gonna share it. Okay, if it has anything to do with beauty, I'm gonna share it. Oh yeah, and I also use the face palette. So that's 8 things, but that's not a lot considering. Okay, and also remember, this is a new company, Pharmacy. I'm super excited about this company. It's groundbreaking new. This is good makeup. This makeup is gonna last me all day, and you don't have to spend a lot of money on purchasing the makeup. If you want to make extra money, if you're tired of sitting there, if you're struggling with bills, if you want to make that extra income, if you want to uplift women, if you want to be an influencer, if you want to share your talents, if you want to just meet wonderful women like I do on this journey all the time. I love meeting wonderful women on this journey, and it's so great to uplift and empower women through makeup, skincare, words of encouragement. That's what I do. I love doing that. And if you want to do that, and if you think you have it in you, and you know you have it in you, and you want to do something about it, and you want to make that extra income, let me know, because you can join my team. It's all about uplifting. I will teach you how to go about it, how to go starting your business, and then from there you take off and you work it however it's your business. You work it how you want to work it. Okay, but the opportunity is there. The opportunity is there for you. Pharmacy is giving this opportunity to everyone. So if you're interested, just let me know. Hit me up on any social media platform, whether it's through direct messages, a messenger, comment below, however you feel, whichever platform, just reach out to me. Okay, and we will get this started. The compensation plan is great. And yeah, just Pharmacy is a great company to work for, and I want to share this opportunity with everyone who is looking for that extra income, either full-time or part-time. Okay, so thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that this gave you some tips in some way, shape, or form. And share the video. Share. Sharing is caring. So that's how you help me, by sharing the video. Okay, so take care of each other. love one another, and have a great day.